Welcome back to Soda City Live. You know, on the show, we love to highlight people doing amazing things in the community. So I'm so excited to tell you about this local nonprofit organization that is teaming up with DJJ to help children in South Carolina's juvenile system, giving them an opportunity through sports. Joining me today is one of the co-founders and the current director with the program called Share One Love, Jordan Thomas. Jordan, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for letting me come on.
Jordan and I, everyone, we were talking during the commercial break, and we kind of did the interview then, but I was so invested. He's so passionate about this.
Yeah, I hope I didn't use all the good stuff.
No, you didn't. We're just going to run it back for everyone out at home to hear now. But before we get into exactly what you do with DJJ and through sports, tell me a little bit more about Share One Love and how this concept was birthed.
So my twin brother had this idea to use sport to make an impact in some way. And when we were graduating college in 2013 from USC, me and my twin brother Win and my best friend Michael Henschel, we were on a porch and we started talking about how we could make a difference in this world. And that's where Share One Love really formed as a nonprofit organization. And so for the first couple of years, we had the opportunity to travel around the globe to a couple of different countries and do sports programs in a lot of post-war countries and in young people's in communities where there was a lot of division and along racial and ethnic and religious lines. And we learned a lot about the idea or the concept of marginalized young people. And it was something that for us we never really had taken into account. And everything changed in 2017, like I was telling you before. When we came back from Nicaragua, the most recent time we were there, and we said, you know, we're not making an impact in our own backyard. And from there, a few connections, we started to work with the Department of Juvenile Justice, and our eyes were open to the need that's there, but also how amazing so many of these young people are and the things that they can do if we can invest in them and put the right pieces around them.
I love that, because let's keep it real, right? When people sometimes think of the children in the DJJ system, they think of the students that are in, you know, regular school, and then they think of the kids that are in the DJJ system and may see them as bad or, you know, they just can't get it right. But with your experience, that's not the case, and you're providing them an opportunity to have the normal experience and to get these benefits through sports. So tell me more about that.
Yes, so we believe that we cannot be a society that gives up on young people, regardless of what the story has been to this point. There can be healing, there can be growth, and there can be change. And so for us, DJJ has given us the opportunity to start doing sports programs, specifically back inside the Broad River Road facility. And so we have, for the last couple of weeks was when we just got started to get back into it. But we've been doing flag football a couple nights or one night a week, and in a couple weeks we'll start doing 2 nights a week. And what that does, for me, sport is one of the universal languages. Share One Love has to do with the aspect of these universal languages. So sport is the one that I connect with because I'm not a great singer, I'm not a great artist, or those types of things. But the universal languages are things that, outside of where we came from, what we believe in, how much money our parents make, they connect us. They give us an initial point for connection. Yeah. So if I can't understand everybody's story, but I can connect on a field in a game and we can work together on that field in that game, then what does that look like if we work together there and our differences didn't matter there? Yeah. What can that look like in other areas of life?
Tell me some of the success stories that you've seen since you've started this program with DJJ.
Well, I mean, even just the other night when I was there, they told me that the group that I had 2 weeks ago was so tired coming back from the session of flag football that they didn't make a noise till the next morning. and I think at the end of the day, we have to rehumanize this population of young people. We can so many times get caught up with them being, we associate them with what they did or the circumstances that they found, that we found them in or whatever. But if we humanize the young person, then we can see that, these kids are coming out of cycles of trauma a lot of times, and it's just repeating cycles. And we can, as a community, intervene and not just leave it up to hope that a governmental entity fixes it. Not that DJJ isn't working to do those things, but as a community, we have to say, this is our story too, this is our community too, these are our young people too.
And speaking of the community, how can people watching at home who are moved by your great words, how can they get involved?
So there's a lot of different ways to get involved. You don't have to be a sports person to be involved, although if you do want to come out and play some sports with the young people, you can. Yeah. But also, they just want connection. They want consistency. So people who are just willing to spend time out there, if you want to be a mentor, there's all these different types of things. But also, right now, I'm a one-man team. My twin is pursuing his passion of coaching football. My best friend, Michael Henschel, is out in Colorado pursuing social entrepreneurship. And so I'm kind of rebuilding things from the start now that we've had programs back in. So I need help with marketing. I need help with a lot of different things. There's a lot of different ways to get involved. But at the end of the day, we need people who care about young people. That's what we're looking for. Because again, as a community, we can be the change that we want to see for these young people. We can come alongside the department, come alongside these young people, and bring those who often find themselves on the margin inside to be the main players of the story.
I love that. Players, sports, like it. You did a good
worked
job
out,
there. Yeah, and tell people how to stay connected with you, Jordan.
Yes, you can follow us on social media at Share1Love, share_1_love. On social media at Instagram and on Twitter, it's at Share1LoveSC. And things like that, but also at share1love.org, www.share1love.org. You can find us there and email us, share1lovesc@gmail.org. Any questions, or gmail.com. Any questions that you have, I'd love to answer them.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for sharing your passion. As you can see, everyone, he's so passionate about this. He's doing it, as you heard, on his own. So if you want to come out and help give the students at DJJ some type of outlet through sports like Jordan is mentioning, please come out and do that. Of course, we'll have all his contact information online as well.